It usually tells you when it's okay.
There we go.
Here we go. It's starting.
Okay.
All right, what's up, dude?
Yeah.
Not much. Chilling.
What's your name?
Ethan.
Ethan. Okay.
I'm the singer, vocalist, screamer, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So my name's Connor.
I'm Chris.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you. Yeah. So I think I told you in our message we have a podcast, YouTube channel, and so we just talk about metal, punk, rock, everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So let's see. How did your band start?
I think we started about 5.5 months ago. It started with me and a couple of my friends. One of them was my old manager, which is kind of funny. He was a manager with me when I worked at Papa John's, and he became my drummer. And then we started out with my friend Sean started as the guitarist. It was just us three for a week or two, and then Judson, the other guitarist, he randomly hit me up on Instagram. Actually, just like an old friend from high school of mine. Ended up meeting him at college, and because he moved here from 3 or 4 hours away, and he just kind of he messaged me. He was looking for people to jam with, and I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm in a band. You can come out and jam with us. So he showed up to a practice. Then he became, kind of set in the band. Then my friend Brett, who I've known for quite a long time, he's the other guitarist. Sean left. Brett was playing bass while Sean was in the band, and then Brett stepped up back to playing guitar because that's his main instrument. And so he started playing guitar for the band, and then eventually we stumbled upon Roman, who's our bassist now. And we had some drummer issues. We got a new drummer, and his name is Nate. We actually met him playing with a bunch of different local bands and everything. And he's playing with this band called Scum. They're also incredible. They're a bunch of pretty young kids. They're all 16, 17, and they're absolutely great. And he's a beast, and he's 17 years old. Kid does nothing but drums, so he's insane. And so we picked him up, and we're current lineup about 5.5 months in.
Nice, yeah. You guys are in San Antonio, right?
Yes, San Antonio, Texas. Yes, sir.
And how long have you guys been performing live?
About 5 months. I think our first show was in October. Yeah, our first show was in October. I don't remember the exact date in October. I think it was like the 21st or something like that. But it was about mid-October was our first show. So about 5 months.
Nice. Is this the first band that you've been involved in?
This is actually the third band I was ever in.
Nice.
My first band ever was it was called Butterfly Bruises, and I was the drummer in that band. And then I was in another band called Blair. I was actually in that one with Brett, my current guitarist. He's actually been in all the bands I've been in, actually. Yeah.
Nice.
We've been in every single band together. But this is my third band. Brett's third band. This is Judson's, I want to say third or fourth, but I'm not sure. So all of us have been in a few.
Yeah.
And how long have you been doing vocals?
Oh, and actually not that long. I've only been doing vocals for, I want to say like a year and a half, maybe 2 years. I haven't been doing it for that long. Sorry, I was turning on the do not disturb so it doesn't buzz anymore.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Did you were you a drummer before then?
Yeah, I was, and I still do drum. I drum for a band called Lucid City right now. But this band is obviously my focus. I spend most time on this one.
Yeah, I feel you.
And so I guess you guys got to writing songs pretty quickly after you got together.
Our first single that actually came out, Standard Teenage Delinquency, I think me and Sean, the original guitarist, Sean, and KJ, our original drummer, we wrote that song in like 30 minutes. At our first get together when all three of us just kind of sat down and jammed together.
Yeah,
right.
We wrote that song in about 30 minutes. It was a lot different than it is now. We kind of altered a lot when we got the, when Judson joined the band and we started actually producing it. Um, and while we were producing it, we, added a few parts. I think that second breakdown in that song was added. It wasn't there originally. And yeah, it was pretty cool. And so, yeah,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
we started writing pretty
So
quickly.
how long did it take you guys to get the full EP together?
I think we started production on that in, I want to say January. It started in January. We started production in January, very beginning of January. I think it was like January 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. We were tracking all the stuff for it, and then we got together and did it again like January 11th. Track the rest of the vocals and everything, and then we had it out by February 15th.
Nice.
So we had it out really quickly after, but I felt like that was a good thing for us because it kept us on a timeline, it kept us on a schedule.
Yeah.
It gave us a deadline that we had to work by, and it kind of gave us the motivation to get it out.
Oh, so it's only been out a month, right?
Yeah, it's been out for just under a month, like 2 days less than a month. It came out February 15th. It was we had our first headline show ever on that day. We were playing at the Paper Tiger here in San Antonio. It's probably the most popular venue here, especially for this scene. It used to be called the White Rabbit. It was a huge thing, and we got to play at the Paper Tiger. Got to headline that one. That one was really cool, and that was our goal. That was to have it out by that day.
Yeah.
So we could have this because we made it our EP release show, and and so we ended up getting it out that day. It was pretty stressful, but we got it out.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I guess San Antonio has a pretty strong music scene.
It's actually pretty nice. It's actually referred to as Metal City, USA.
Oh, nice.
So there is a lot of really good shows here. There's a really good local music scene. There's a lot of really good local bands. And it's a really nice music scene to be a part of, for sure.
Well, we detected a lot of different influences on your records. We're just wondering, like, what bands influence you?
Personally speaking, A Day to Remember is my favorite band of all time.
Very nice.
I'm absolutely in love with that band. I don't think they could do any wrong. But there's obviously a lot of other influences. Blink-182 was my favorite for a really long time, so it's where that pop punk influence comes from.
Yeah.
A lot of, my guitarist Judson's favorite band is Deftones. He pulls a lot of influence from them, Pantera, all the all the greats and stuff, and then Brett is pulls influence from everywhere. I think Brett listens to literally everything, and he can pull influence from a lot of stuff. But I know Blink-182 is one of his favorites, and Tom DeLonge is his idol, and so he pulls a lot of influence from Blink and all that stuff. Nate, our drummer, he pulls influence drum wise from a lot of like hardcore bands. He's playing a lot of hardcore stuff. As far as I know, I haven't known him for too long, but he's very hardcore influence. Roman, I feel like is influenced by kind of like more Rage Against the Machine, Red Hot Chili Peppers, like that stuff. Bass wise, obviously I can't speak for him; he's not here. But that's some of his influences that I've heard, and name drop. And but we have quite a few different influences, especially on the metalcore side of things.
Yeah, so we came across your guys' page because we had a discussion video about My Chemical Romance's "Welcome to the Black Parade," and I had never heard it before. So someone suggested we listen to you guys because they said you sound like My Chemical Romance.
So what do you think of that?
Yeah, what do you think of that comparison?
That's kind of funny because I know who you're talking to. It was actually Judson's mom.
That makes more sense because it looked like a mom account.
Yeah, it was Judson's mom that said that, and I personally I don't hear it. I don't hear the My Chemical Romance in there, but does it fit in the same family? Yeah, I feel like it could probably fit in the same family as My
Yeah.
Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of different categories we can fit into, just because we have a very wide variety of sounds.
Yeah.
I like on the EP how it goes from Dead Roses, which is one of our heaviest songs that we
Yeah.
have, and it's a straight up hardcore song. That one's very like influenced by like Knocked Loose and
That's literally what I thought of when I heard Dead Roses. I was
Knocked
like,
Loose,
Knocked
Code
Loose.
Orange, like all them.
Yeah.
Code Orange is a big influence for Judson. Knocked Loose is a huge influence for me.
Yeah.
So that one came about like that, and then it goes straight into I Wish You the Best. I'm pretty sure right after that, and so it just goes from this really really heavy,
Yeah.
into the like very indie sounding like guitar at the beginning of I Wish You the Best, and so we just kind of like having that variety of different sounds, and so we feel like we can fit in with a lot of different categories, a lot of different genres.
Yeah, absolutely. So do you guys have any set goals for the band, or are you just having fun?
I mean, obviously, like anybody's goal in music, we want to be successful in music. We want to make a career out of it.
Yeah,
That would be ideal.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to just play music for a living?
Yeah.
To all that. As for like long-term goals, that would be it. Being successful enough that I can make it a full-time job. Because that's all I want to do is play music. No matter how much work I have to put into it, like I want to get there. As for like short term, we're just working on playing as many shows as possible while still being like reasonable with them. We don't want to play too many and oversaturate ourselves and make us. We try to make it show something extravagant, something fun, and so we got a little weekend run coming up here. We're getting out of San Antonio. We're hitting Austin, Texas, and Corpus Christi, Texas. On the 20th and 21st of this month, and then we're actually opening for Secrets. I don't know if you guys know who they are.
Yeah.
They're a pretty big band. Yeah, we're opening for Secrets on April 5th here. They're playing at the Paper Tiger. We're opening up for them. April 10th, we're back in Austin. April 19th, we're playing a big show here at the Rock Box. So we got a lot of cool shows lined up, and we got a cool announcement for like May that we're excited to get on. So
dang, dude, you got a lot set up.
Yeah, we're working for it,
dude. That's really cool.
That's amazing in half a year.
Yeah, really. Yeah,
so that's what we get a lot is that we kind of came out the gate swinging.
Yeah. So I know you guys just dropped an EP, but are you guys still writing? Have any new music in the works?
Oh, absolutely. We have our set live. We generally play about 30-minute sets, and none of them are covers. So we have at least 8 or 9, I think, songs done. 5. We have 2 that are in the process of being recorded. We're just slowly getting around to it because we're playing so many places out of the city, and finding time to do all of it is between work and everything like that is just kind of a hassle. But we have 2 in production process and kind of slowly, but we're gonna start working on getting the rest of those out and hopefully drop another EP in the next like few months.
Dang, that's awesome.
Hopefully.
What genre, I guess, would you say all these other songs that we obviously haven't heard, where would you say they fit into kind of the sounds that you've already shown on Mediocre at Best? Is it more hardcore?
I know we have one song that's definitely a straight up hardcore song. That one's called Suffocate. That one's really fun to play live. It's one of those songs that everybody just it's a one word that's important in the chorus and everybody just screams it. So it's really fun to play live. We have quite a few. We have an instrumental song called Inebriated, and it's basically just it basically all the instrumentalists getting to show off for 3 minutes, and it's what it is. But it still manages to be very catchy because Judson is a incredibly good guitarist, and so he has this melody that he plays over it, and it's a chorus it's the chorus for the song, and it's recognizable. It's like, and to have a recognizable chorus in an instrumental song is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have a lot of songs that are so we have some hardcore, we have some that are softer, more ballad like. We have like so we have a wide variety of sounds in the new songs too. So
Yeah.
that's kind of cool.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah. You have any more questions?
No, I think that covers it. I mean, I enjoyed listening to the EP. I definitely want you to let us know when you release more stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Where are you guys from again?
Nashville.
Tennessee.
Yeah. Or he's another part of Tennessee, but
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we got to come through there eventually. So
yes, dude.
Yeah. If you do, let us know. We'll definitely come see you.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. So
I
thank you so
appreciate
much,
guys taking
man.
out the time and
Yeah.
talking to us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
dude, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Thank you for talking to us.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I think this has gone really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it gets there.
Yeah, dude.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right. Well, we will let you know as soon as this is posted.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
Awesome.
All right, man.
Thank you so
All
much,
right.
guys.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Take it
See
easy.
ya.